Greetings and welcome back to Big Bacon's Collection. I'm your host, Big Bacon. Today we're going to be looking at the G.I. Joe Rise of Cobra Mole Pod with Terra Viper, I believe he was called. Now, I've never heard of a Terra Viper before, but apparently we have one. So, I actually managed to get this. It was a gift from my wife. Surprise, surprise. Every so often she does do something to let me know she cares, and this was one of them. God bless her. But let's get into the review. We're going to look at the figure. Scratch out. We're going to look at his accessories, then we're going to look at the figure, then we're going to look at the vehicle itself. And at the end, we're going to get it all picked up and put on the shelf for display. So, let's get into it. For the accessories, we have nothing. We got nothing. Well, hell, that was easy. Let's move on to the Terra Viper. Now, I know what y'all are thinking, because I was thinking the same damn thing. What the hell is a Terra Viper? Well, apparently, it's a Crockmaster with a new paint job and some new limbs. Torso and head, Crockmaster. Air hose and tank, Crockmaster. Arms and legs, and no clue. Might be Crockmasters. Well, I know the arms aren't, because his are big. Well, they could have just painted his bare arms. I don't know. I have to dig out my 25th anniversary Crockmaster and have a look. Okay, so the head and the torso is done in this sort of silvery gray color with a lot of black, what looks like dry brushing on it. Gives it sort of a stone look, which for a Terra Viper, I guess works. I guess it works. He's got sort of what looks like a rubber bodysuit underneath it. Pair of gloves with silver accenting. Legs come down to a pair of boots with a lot of silver buckling on them. All in all, I mean, the figure's look is nice. I have one major issue with mine. For some reason, this leg does not want to go straight. That's as far as it goes. And if you look, the knee pad is flush, but the leg is kicked back. On this side, knee pad flush, leg is forward. I'm just trying to see. I mean, it looks like the pin is slightly bent, maybe. But even so, I should be able to get a little bit more forward range on that. Now, it looks straight, kind of, and the other one looks like it's maybe kicked back too far. You ever miss the old days where things were just easy? Okay, so if I shift one of the legs, just one click on the detent, it looks like it's straightened out a bit. So I'm okay with that. Now, let's see this. Yeah. So the hose and tank are removable, like on Crockmaster. The tank just pegs into the back here. And the hose has a peg hole on the side of the mask. So let's do some articulation. With the hose on, it's just a simple dumbbell joint, so it's not like it's moving much anyways. A little bit up and down. Tiniest bit of tilt. You do actually get some rotation because the hose does move quite well at this point here. That's actually surprising. Arm hinges up well above 90. Goodness, yeah, they've got that cut all the way to the freaking bicep back here. Rotates all the way around. Single jointed elbow. Comes up to less than 90. Rotates at the elbow. Rotation at the glove, but no hinging. Got a trigger finger on this hand. Trigger finger on this hand. In actuality, it looks like they've cut so much that on the entire arm, you can move everything. Yeah, I don't know. kind of hard to tell which way is which. I'm thinking it goes the other way. There we go. Why that got twisted around, I have no clue. This one is correct. It's got a mid-torso cut for rotation. A little bit of front and back. Actually, quite a bit of back. Not a whole lot of front. If you notice, it looks like the lower torso is bigger than the upper torso. There's a bit sticking out of the back here, a bit sticking out of the front, so you move it forward to line it up. You got a lot sticking out the back. You line it up on the back. You got a section showing up in here. That's just crazy. No waist cut at all. Leg hinges forward. Not quite 90. Comes out to almost 90. That's really nice. And back quite a bit. I mean, he's got the standard metal T-hook going on up in there. Sorry, I'm crotch-shouting him a lot. Got a double jointed knee, which we're going to use the other side. Comes up well beyond 90. The knee pad floats on this middle joint here. Both feet rotate. Hinge back that far. Hinge forward just a little. This does predate the days of rocker joints on the feet. So let's get him on a stand here and get him back into place. His hips seem really loose, so I don't know. Okay, now on to the mole pod. Now this was actually seen in the movie, although it was different than this. So let's start with the obvious part, the drill. The drill is large, it's got this metallic silver color on it, like shiny metallic. And in actuality, which one is it? Turning the front wheels causes the actual drill to move. Now the drill itself has a built-in missile launcher on the end, with a button up top here to activate it. Now I don't know about you as far as toy gimmicks go, but placing a missile on the front of a large earth drilling drill seems like the stupidest idea possible. Okay, it's got these treads, which are done in sort of a gunmetal gray, but they've got this really nice silver dry brushing over it to kind of wear them, make them look worn and scuffed. They did the same thing here on the body. And it's amazing. Just a little bit of dry brushing gives it that detail, that look of this thing has actually been used. Canopy opens sideways, revealing a very smooth seat, a steering wheel, and what appears to be a Commodore 64. No, I'm kidding. It's a very old-looking dash console with what appears to be forward imaging screen, which makes sense because you can't hang your head out the window while drilling underground to look. Canopy itself has this clear glass with a gunmetal gray framework to it. The rear part, this stabilizes it as it goes through the hole. And this back here, I imagine is supposed to be some sort of impeller to keep it moving. I mean, all in all, objectively speaking, it is a nice looking piece. Very simplistic, very, well, let's say, very cheap. But looks-wise, you know, it's not bad. So, we're done with that. So what do you say we snatch up the figure, get the vehicle, and get them on our shelf of destiny. Now, for the moment, my top shelf has been filled. So temporarily, until I get some things moved around, we're going to share some space with the 6-inch motor pool. And apparently one of my daughter's art projects. Nice. Okay. So that concludes today's review. be sure to subscribe, like, share, comment, hit that notification bell, and I will see you all next time.